Do you remember back in early 2020 when there were a few people saying, hey, this virus thing might be kind of serious, but most people didn't care. They were still making plans for the upcoming weekend. That's kind of where we are with AI right now. And if you're pre law, I don't think enough people are connecting the dots yet. You're studying for the LSAT, you're thinking about the law school rankings, and you're running scholarship numbers in your head. But meanwhile, law firms aren't debating AI on Twitter, they're just using it. They're using it to summarize cases faster, to draft contracts faster, to review documents in a fraction of the time it used to take junior associates. And here's the thing that matters: AI doesn't have to replace lawyers to change the legal job market, it just has to make firms slightly more efficient. If a law firm used to hire 10 junior associates and now hires only 7, it doesn't make headlines, but it changes everything for the people who were trying to get those 7 spots. That layer of junior associates, entry level researchers, and people who write the first drafts, that's the layer AI touches first. Not the rainmakers or the top trial lawyers or senior partners, it's that apprenticeship layer. And that's the layer you're trying to enter. And I know some people will say, I've used ChatGPT, it's not really that impressive. Sure, that's true, but the thing is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be good enough to reduce the workload. If the research that used to take 5 hours now takes 1 hour plus editing, firms don't need the same staffing model. And when hiring tightens even a little, competition goes up. That is just how markets work. Now zoom out. When the competition rises, institutions get conservative. The firms favor stronger signals. The law schools want to protect their medians, and the scholarship budgets tighten. You saw this in 2008. You saw it in 2020 with the pandemic. Applications spike when uncertainty increases. The difference now is that this shift isn't just economic, it's technological. And technology compounds. So what does that mean for you? It means average becomes riskier. It means that where you go to law school matters more, the debt you take on matters more, and your class rank matters more. And before all of that, your LSAT score matters more, because the LSAT is still the biggest controllable lever in law school admissions. It's not your resume or a single internship, not a soft factor that you hope somebody notices, it's your LSAT score. And the LSAT has, of course, changed, right? I mean, logic games have been off the test for a year and a half now. It's now pure reasoning, logical reasoning, and reading comprehension. It's all about your cognitive discipline. And here's what I think most students miss. If AI makes firms more efficient, law school admissions doesn't get easier, it gets more competitive. Not because there are fewer law schools, but because the downstream incentives tighten. If you were casually aiming for a 160 score, you might want to rethink that. What changes at 170? You have access to a whole different tier of law schools, different scholarship opportunities, different OCI access for career support, and you have a different risk profile. And that's just math. And I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm saying this because I've seen this happen again cycle after cycle. Every time there is a structural shift, the people who prepare early feel calm later. The people who drift get squeezed. Now, AI is not eliminating lawyers, but it's raising the bar for entry-level differentiation. The market protects the top slice first. That is just reality. So your move is to position yourself as a stronger applicant. You want to take the LSAT seriously. You want to review deeply, and you want to aim higher than feels comfortable. You want to have a margin of error built into your LSAT score because that margin gives you options. If you're going to invest 3 years of your life and 6 figures into law school, you want to do it from a position of strength, not hope.